I am amazed about the story quest, or this, not story quest, this event quest, though, because it seems to be linked to the actual story of Nodcry, which is mildly concerning.
Wow, what a tall ceiling. Yeah, but for such a big place, it's so empty. Like no one ever lived here. Sure must have been boring to live in ancient times, staring at ceilings all day.
I think they had worse things to
Now
worry
that
about.
you mention it, I've heard some people used to draw star maps on their vaulted ceilings.
Yay, Lucy's got
Probably
a
made it
watch
extra
streak!
transparent to better observe the movement of the stars. It sounds so nice. Stargazing from the comfort of your own home. Wait a second. I think I see something up there.
I see trees of green.
Huh? How is Paimon supposed to do that? Oh, right. Fly. Duh.
You are literally floating right now, Paimon.
Alright. Sit tight, everyone. Adventurer Paimon will be right back.
And she's gone.
Okay. So, there's nothing super special up there. Just a couple of shelves, tables, jars, and scrolls. And a whole bunch of dust, dirt, and sand. You really want to search through all that stuff?
The more dirt, the better the treasure!
Well, when you put it that way. Come on then, let's see what we've got. Paimon's hoping for something super valuable. Thanks.
Okay, so I'm Dendro mode, and Layla is a Hydro character. No, she's Cryo, right?
My guiding stars.
Yeah, she's Cryo. Also, that's such a pretty ability. I love it. Oh, I'm attacking something. Why am I attacking something? Oh, I'm attacking the torch. Understood. Really? I'm going that way. I went the wrong way. Why Cryo, though? It doesn't work with Dendro. Hello? Smack. Oh, she's got like a rapier or saber or something. Oh, that's a saber, all right. I love that. I love that design. I like quests like this because I don't get to use these characters often because I usually just kind of have the main team I have. So these quests give me the opportunity to like see what these characters are about.
Cole, mine to command.
I don't know how to celebrate the 5 stream streak, Lucy. I really don't.
I think that's everything. Most of the documents are in the ancient desert script, except these ones. These seem old as well, but the handwriting makes them stand out.
Some of these characters have really fancy abilities.
Right?
I really like it.
Let's arrange them in chronological order before we read through.
Yeah, I read. Did I not read? Hang on. 13th of May. Recorded on the final day, Zandique. Do not trust the Ibis King? Oh, I'm so glad I read that. Not like I'm dealing with the Ibis King right now.
Now, let's take a look.
Supplies have run out, and unless I wish to die here, I have to leave this place, but I still refuse to accept anything from the Thoth. People are like him, who only talk benefits and never mention the cost, are a dime a dozen at the Grand Bazaar. Of course, for anyone after me who falls for the temptations he offers, remember this at least: do not trust the Ibis King.
Maybe this person fell in by accident, like Mr. Jur and me. Yeah, maybe. But they don't seem super worried about their situation. So, either this person's an ace adventurer, like the Traveler, or some kind of super optimist.
Like Sethos.
Optimist, huh? I wish I could be that sort of person. That's right! You're detailed and passionate. Great qualities for an adventurer.
Torment the puppy.
Seems super obsessed with exploring every corner of this place. That could have gotten him in big trouble for all we know. Well, I appreciate the compliment. It's almost magic.
I'm tormenting a puppy trying to sleep.
Can make you feel like you can do anything. I only wish that magic could last a little longer. Until I figure out my new study topic, at least.
Second scholar fell through. Oh, okay, so it's just gonna read it for me, basically.
Oh,
And go over the cliff notes.
looks like you were spot on, Paimon. See? Told ya! That's what happens when you don't think things through. And all this talk about seniors and juniors, he was a student just like you, Layla.
Freaking high school, man.
Big talk for a student, though.
Oh, I hate high school.
Kind of old scholar instead. Huh. What is it? Did Paimon say something wrong? No, not at all. I was just thinking, and this might sound rude, but the way this person speaks is just so... you noticed too.
Oh, so he's an asshole.
I mean, it's good that he helped treat his companion's wound, but it didn't seem like it was out of kindness. More like he was looking out for his own self-interest.
I mean, that's how the old
Or
academia was.
thought he could get something out of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Yeah. If you're both in this dangerous situation together, wouldn't you mention them at least once? If it were Paimon, she would write down the name of every single person she was with. No one would be able to get away. Actually, I find Paimon's approach quite sensible. It makes sense from a safety perspective, too.
I see.
That way, if anyone came to the rescue, the notes would be able to tell them everything they needed to know. Whoa! That's genius level thinking! Well, I learned that from Madame Farazan, actually. I'm not speaking from personal experience or anything. Oh, no! I'm just a student. It's fine! You taught us something, so you're our teacher. Simple as that. Anyway, from the looks of things, the student who left these notes behind was pretty weird. Let's keep reading. Whoa! Hang on! That's a lot of information. Paimon needs a moment to take this in. The Ibis King. So, did this person actually meet the Ibis King here? Sorry. Who? Jeez, not again. Stop teasing her, Traveler. You know she was asking about Nefer. Anyway, Nefer's, a friend of ours. And she's mentioned the Ibis King before, but not in much detail.
Oh, that's why we were being a tease about it. Okay.
Oh, I see. Well, that's not too surprising. Most people in Sumeru know about King Deshret, and most in the academia have at least some knowledge on the Seven Pillars. Legend has it, King Deshret ruled the desert at the head of several wise retainers, guiding their people to pursue the limits of wisdom. He also
What is
left
the limit
behind
of wisdom,
treasures for
though?
future generations, which continue to be relevant
42.
in nearly every research discipline. And now, this message indicates this student and his senior were rescued by the Ibis
This is a
King.
really
But
long
to
event
think
quest.
it's possible to meet him in a place like this. We don't know when these notes were written.
I will say, I haven't been rushing
Didn't
it,
the
though.
Seven Pillars disappear a long time ago?
If this was me being off camera, I probably would have mashed the button over and over again until I was done.
Yeah, the notes made it sound like his powers were restricted. Also, the mention of this form? What is that supposed to mean?
It's the cat.
I'm not sure. Let's keep reading.
It's the damn cat.
Oh, this is the last page. There's even a signature at the end. Well, sounds like they made it out. Guess it was a happy ending after all.
Yeah, you're overlooking the don't trust the Ibis King part of the writing. Writing.
Hey, but it says the Ibis King cannot be trusted. Huh. Our friend said something similar. That the Ibis King was a liar. And
Oh,
the notes
right.
did make it seem like something wasn't quite right with him. Maybe he wasn't one of the Seven Pillars at all. It's some kind of con artist.
1,000 apologies, eminent lord. Paimon meant no offense. Paimon's words do not reflect the opinion of the group. I love that.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Paimon raises a good point. Let's keep our guard up just
Oh, that
in
was
case.
great. I love it. I love that.
Alright, I think that's all the clues around here. How about we...
Oh, suitcase.
Oh, it's Marek! That means Kame and the others should be around here, right?
Hello? Anyone up there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can!
You know, sound travels just fine in an empty chamber like this. You don't have to shout.
I would shout louder.
Of course, if you're shouting to express your excitement at being reunited, by all means, pretend I never said anything.
Yelling like this is kinda exhausting. Come on, let's head back down.
Head back down. You mean gravity? I missed.
Wow, we all ended up in the same place, huh?
Yeah, what a coincidence.
Indeed. Or as I like to call it, the chai factor.
The T factor? I'm gonna need someone to explain this one to me. I'm with Layla on this one. What?
No reply?
Just say it.
All right. Because it's spice to sweet brew again.
Leave.
Oh, hey, that's a new version.
Oh, wait, what? You've never heard that one?
What are you looking for?
A place to sit and read my book.
Oh, great. What else is new?
Well,
We're
looks
one
like
big
everyone is
dysfunctional
fine.
family.
Get
Yay!
some water, rest a bit, and discuss what we learned. Sound good?
Yeah, let's debrief.
We've got the uncle that makes constant dad jokes, the frickin' antisocial book reader, the angry person at the antisocial book reader, more than likely a spouse. Ugh. I'm tired.
Okay, so we all learned a lot, but it feels like we ended up with even more questions.
Yeah, but one thing's for sure. This place is tied to the Ibis King in some way. Hey, Sino. You're the current representative of Hermanubis. Can you call him up for a sec?
Of course. Just let me sense his presence.
Okay, where's the punchline?
Just kidding. I can't sense him at all.
Jeez, Sethos. Did you set him up for that one? What are you, a two-man act?
Sorry, Hermanubis isn't like the Ibis King. He can possess me, but I can't talk to him whenever I want.
Oh, truly? Does that mean he's gone? Oh, I would have liked to reminisce about old times with him.
Ah, the cat!
What?
It speaks! Ugh, of course it speaks. In fact, it is not an it at all. You do me a great offense.
My apologies. Esteemed cats,
Ibis King.
Oh, this little contraption is still here.
contraption? No, this is Marak.
Which means you do his assistant a great offense.
Huh? Well, I didn't mean... I apologize. I wasn't referring to this Marak, but rather the thing that operates it. King Deshret was quite partial to it. I have forgotten what it was called. It must have had an official name, albeit in the old tongue. Even if I did remember, I would need to translate it into modern language. Ah, it's not important. Marak's a fine name. Even better than the original, if you ask me. Who thought of it? And the remodeling, quite well done indeed. This Marak looks much happier in its current form. Oh, and the components should have model numbers written on them. You can look them up if you're curious.
This cat talks. A lot.
I'm with Layla on this one.
Quite the one-sided conversation.
Is this what the Ibis King was like?
He seems quite eloquent. I wonder if he plays cards.
Stop trying to gamble.
Ha! I knew Marak was a great name. Go me.
Let's see, what page was I on again?
I'll take them.
Should have brought a bookmark.
That all went over Paimon's head.
So when the notes mention something of a being off with the Ibis King, it's because it's in the form of a cat.
Hello indeed. For you to know my name. Yes, I was not mistaken. You are special among your companions.
I'm the only one paying attention, damn it.
But you are all guests. It is only proper to invite you in. Come then, this way.
I was not prepared for this. Why a cat, though? This is gonna fall, isn't it? Nope, it's an elevator. Oh, there's more cats.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Oh, spacious, Lord Ibis King.
I fear it's not quite what it used to be. In fact, it has long ceased to be my home at all. It belongs to the descendants of the cats I once raised.
Oh, so he just raised
Such
cats.
adorable creatures, aren't they? Take the one I'm borrowing here, for instance. A chubby fellow with such lovely fur.
So he just likes cats. Got it.
Tradition dictates that a special guest such as yourself be presented with a gift. Alas, it's a first-come, first-served basis, you see. I fear with the passage of time, none are left.
What? So the treasure's gone already?
Treasure, you say? Not an inaccurate description. Yes, and no. I have the power to grant gifts inaccessible to the masses. The only requirement is answering a question. Not a bad deal, yes? Of course.
Yes, so I've answered your question. Now give me.
Given unto me by King Deshret, who in turn received them from the Mistress of Flowers. There are 3 and no more. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? What determines truth and falsehood?
The more he talks, the less Paimon understands.
I don't like those questions.
That must mean Gudars and Makaira managed to answer 2 of the 3.
Another who understands.
Oh, so that's the event those 2 slabs are depicting.
Ah, priests and their records. A singular obsession, and quite boring, too. After being
That's in 5.
imprisoned
Fair
within
warning.
Aru, I could, on occasion, take the form of a cat to converse with those around me. But I despised speaking to them. No conversational skills whatsoever. Now, humans like you who stumble in here from time to time, you are much more interesting.
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
Hold on, we're getting off topic again. The 3 questions you just mentioned, what are they for, exactly?
Ah, that is a story that begins with King Deshret.
Okay, settle in, everybody.
And we're in for another long one.
Nostalgia for the past is common to us all, is it not?
I hate how accurate that is.
And our king, he was such a proud, solemn man in those days. He watched us speak of the present and the future, of the wisdom we possessed, or were about to obtain. We were his proud retainers, confident in our belief that, so long as each one of us used our abilities to the fullest, progress was inevitable. Yet, King Deshret's ambition was not destined to be allowed in a closed-off world such as this. So
I'm wondering.
nothing went as planned. In fact, from the beginning,
Yeah.
there were signs an outcome of this nature was inevitable.
Meh, meh.
Because although there were 7 pillars, one was
Yep.
forever absent. Al-Ahmar would insist the Dendro Dragon Sovereign was one of us. But the dragon herself rejected that idea.
Oh.
Like a card you can never seem to draw from your deck.
More like a card that was never in the deck to begin with.
Alas, that's just who Al-Ahmar was. There was nothing we could do about that.
That's interesting.
And I always preferred chess to cards. In the end, life grew unbearable for our king. But, of course, those who remain must continue to live on. But subjects like us were less fortunate. After all, the fate of a retainer is decided by the king, including the chance to walk away.
Why are
So
you
it
doing it?
was
Oh,
then
it's my
that
dog.
King Deshret had Kroko, Goti, and I locked up within Aru, where we remain to this day.
Krako.
Stop it.
Goaty?
Ah, of course. You're more familiar with their full names. Sobek, the Crocodile King, and Hereshef, the Goat King. And let me tell you, when it comes to chess, Hereshef was a habitual backseat strategist, always spewing nonsense from the sidelines. Well, Sobek was all too quick to take his terrible advice, to the point where I was the one who got accused of cheating. Chess is an exercise in patience. And that man couldn't sit still to save his life. He could never excel at that game.
I'm trying to figure out why my mic keeps doing the thing it does.
Even so, we played together often. And since I was always the winner, we got along quite well. What are you laughing at? Were we not good friends?
Oh, he's talking. They're actually there with him. They're, oh my goodness, they're all in the same room.
No, not you, it's Goatee. He's laughing for no reason again. Can you not hear him? Ah, right, of course you can't. The two of them are inside Aru, as am I, so only I can hear them.
What is even going on here? Has he, like, started to lose it after being trapped for so long?
Yes.
That does happen to prisoners serving life sentences.
Speaking of which, how's Azar doing these days?
I doubt he's doing much of anything.
Just what I wanted to hear.
What is the meaning of this? You doubt my words? I have half a mind to not talk at all.
I feel like half of the people in this room thinks that's a good thing.
They're not questioning you, Lord Ibis King, just discussing other things. Please, continue.
In that case, where were we?
Getting to the part about the 3 questions. Hopefully.
Ah yes, we're almost there. Before I entered Aru, King Deshret said I could be released from my eternal seal if I chose humans who could provide the correct answers to those 3 questions. The first person who caught my eye was Gudars. I asked him, what causes our rise and fall? He answered, conspiracy and betrayal, for it renders the righteous and wise unable to succeed, and thus nations fall. I found his answer quite interesting, so I bestowed upon him the power to deceive.
Oh.
The second human I chose was Makaira. I asked her, what obliterates love and hate? She said unto me, I have nothing left to lose. Vengeance alone can quench both love and hate. I found this
Interesting
to be
choices.
another fascinating response. So I granted her the power to be loved.
But both of them ended up...
Now then, young one, riddle me this. Did their answers point to this fate? Or was it the power I bestowed upon them that determined their end?
I'm just an observer who doesn't understand their circumstances, so I can't answer.
A clever reply. I do not wish to comment either. It is all in the past at this point. My only wish was for their
Stop
answers
it.
to be acknowledged by King Deshret's rules and bring me one step closer to freedom. As for the final person, her fate remains to be seen, so I will not reveal her name.
But we know her.
I asked her, what determines truth and falsehood? And found her answer quite compelling, so I bestowed upon her a gift to match. As you can see, however, I have not been freed, so it's clear the answer she gave at that time was wrong. But, alas, 3 people were chosen, and 3 questions were asked. So now all I can do is wait. Wait until her wisdom is in line with the rules set forth by my king. Until she has found the true answer to that question.
Okay, but how do you know that the first 2 questions were correct? Or the first 2 answers were correct? Because just because you found them compelling doesn't mean that King Deshret's rules line up with it.
No wonder there was no 3rd stone slab then. Or perhaps you're just not ready to include her in the story. Though, that might be a generous interpretation.
Well, it's not merely because her story remains unfinished. As the remaining priests of this place left, or passed on, there were none left.
Interesting, to
of
say the
events
least.
that followed. Besides, stone slabs are few and far between in the Great Red Sands. In the sprawling desert, very few things or people even manage to leave a trace. But sometimes I can't help but wonder, If that young man from several centuries ago had been willing to answer my question, would I have left Aru by now?
Wait, so there was someone else?
It was the
Of course,
dude
it has been thousands of years after all.
in the notes.
All sorts of people have stumbled upon this place, but I only chose the special ones. That young man had such a singular intelligence, though his companion, by contrast, was rather average.
The author of those notes we found? The student named Zandik?
Ah, yes, I think that was his name. In truth, I was unsure whether I should grant him my third remaining gift. He was, of course, exceedingly clever, but he was also mistrustful and narcissistic in equal measure, and there did not seem to be a line he was unwilling to cross. Too much power could be dangerous in the hands of someone like him, so I found myself rather relieved when he declined my gift.
Oh, he turned you down? Did he give a reason?
Yes. He said he didn't need it. I still remember the look in his eyes. Nothing stood out per se, and still I could sense contempt and disdain radiating from his gaze.
Oh, I think I turned the gain up by accident. Whoops.
On instinct, I just knew.
That might be why I was picking up the
Anywhere to get
headphones.
close to a man like that.
Meh, meh.
So, I tricked him. Stick close to your companion, I said. Only the descendants
Meh,
of
meh.
Tulatula can come and go as they please. Leave him behind, and there is no escape for you.
So, does that mean his companion wasn't a descendant of Tulatula?
Oh no, that part was true. The lie was in the other half. Anyone can enter or exit this place. There are no restrictions. I saw that his
Interesting.
companion was exhausted and was concerned Zandik might leave him behind, or worse, that some other accident might befall him. So I made up an excuse to prevent Zandik from going a step too far. Oh, and speaking of, Sandik's companion had the same blue hair and pointed ears as you.
Oh. Interesting.
Does that mean Layla's also a descendant of Tulatula?
Indeed. When Hermanubis founded that city, he took in many who had nowhere else to go. Today their progeny are scattered to the four winds, and indeed are far more numerous than I could have imagined.
So the person
That's
you
interesting.
protected could have been my ancestor.
Yes, yes. You're very welcome for that.
Could I ask another question, Lord Ibis King?
Of course. I have nothing but time, I'm afraid.
Did you also save me and a man named Jur?
I did. You two were quite unlucky bumping into a device King Deshret once used to measure human brain power. That contact caused more knowledge than you could handle to flood into your minds.
Okay, I
So
figured that
replaced
much.
that knowledge with simpler, repetitive information. Of course, the side effect being the same thought repeating over and over again in your mind, but that should resolve itself in time.
I hope so.
How many moons are there in the sky?
Yes, that was the phrase I used in your head. I forgot the other one, though. I believe it had something to do with food. Both were spur-of-the-moment decisions, so no need to dwell on the meaning too much.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Lord Ibis
Except...
As I said, young one, you are most...
Oh my goodness, except for
If
the
you are
frickin'
inclined
moon
to
one.
return the
Oh no.
favor, perhaps you could turn off that device so no one else can trigger it? There's only so much a cat's paw can do, so I'm afraid this is something I must leave to you. Or Marak, I suppose. Oh, splendid! Another one bites the dust. Such is the fate of things here. Day by day, little by little, the remnants of ages past fade into obscurity.
He sounds so upbeat when he says it, but holy crap.
Begone errors, be they tied to your blood or technological in nature, are not to be revered. They are tools, nothing more. Disrespectful? They simply make the most of what I have. Besides, our king has been gone all these years. What good does it do to revere him now?
He's talking to his brothers.
Are you talking to the Goat King again?
Sobek. I feel like that's something Sobek would say.
No, Croco this time. He's pestering me for another game of chess. Says he wants to even the score. Wishful thinking, if you ask me. If we counted one push-up for every loss, he'd owe me 300,000 by now.
Oh my goodness.
Of course, that's just a rough estimate. I've never kept count.
It appears that's something you like. Being someone unable to be defeated.
I suppose so. All right then. Time for me to extend my winning streak, and for you all to head home. In truth, deep down, I know even the answers to those 3 questions will not change my fate. But that is for me to reckon with. Go on now.
So he's aware that he can't get out. Does that mean it's an actual legitimate impossible task that his king set upon him? Like, dick move, but holy crap. And he knows it too. Wait, is it impossible because...
Excuse me. Do you even know what time it is? I've harvested 3 crops of tomatoes while you've been gone.
You're exaggerating, Professor.
Why does Cyrus sound like Thoth?
I'm making a point. There's a difference.
The sincerest apologies for keeping you waiting, Professor Cyrus.
See, that's what I call manners. Now, are any of you hurt?
Nope. It went way smoother than we expected, actually.
I presume the investigation is complete then. Come, tell me all about it. Oh my, did you look out? If you've read the work from the Vahumana Dashan, you would know that the Ibis King has, well, let's call it a mixed record.
Oh boy.
Perhaps he softened up a bit in his old age, and that's why he chose to help you.
That's fair.
Or perhaps he just didn't have a good enough reason not to help us.
Beep burp.
See? Marak agrees.
How do you even know that's what Marak meant? That could have just been a happy noise.
In any case, there's a lot to be happy about. We figured out what happened to Layla and Jur, and there were some unexpected takeaways too.
Yeah, I never expected to learn about my ancestry. I've always thought of myself as just an ordinary student. I never would have even considered something like that could be
She's
true.
slightly fish-eyed, and I
Come to
adore it.
think of it, our ancestors might even have been friends at some point.
Huh? You're right. Maybe I should take a trip back home to see if I can find any records about that.
Oh, I was just throwing that out there. I wouldn't want you to go to the trouble.
It's fine. My advisor gave me a break, and I still have a few days left, so... Oh, wait. My study topic. I haven't made any progress at all. No. I need to focus on that instead.
She is 100% fish-eyed. This poor girl.
Right.
Couldn't you help her, Professor?
Huh? No, I could never.
Me, you say? I'm from the Spatamar Darshan, and I don't think that Nephis or Zahahadi researched the stars. All I have to offer are my homegrown tomatoes. Although I suppose it's not impossible. I can ask a few old friends to recommend some interesting topics.
You really don't have to. It sounds like a lot of of work.
Hardly. A few passing questions while we water the plants? It's no trouble at all.
Thank you so much.
I love that.
Of course.
That's adorable, and I
Now
love
it's
it.
getting late, and you all must be tired. Let's wrap things up here. Some say desert nights are the sun taking mercy on us after the heat of the day. So, let's leave while she still feels merciful.
Ah, yes, merciful, as the giant, continuously raging sandstorm still rages on. Mercy. Okay, that was a fun little quest. I did like that, actually. Like, I like that a lot. Okay, now I need to actually do the quests involving these. So Deshret put those three retainers in what should be impossible quests to be able to leave. Or at the very least, that he did that to Thoth. And Thoth knows that it's like a impossible task. Or like he was lied to or something. I don't... Oh my goodness, there's so many questions.
This last one is a long-term project we're calling the Security Division. Thanks to General Mahamatra Sino, we've been able to bring Dia on as the instructor and Candace as the coordinator. They're putting together a combat test right now, but they should be back soon.
Hey, looking for us? Guess we showed up right on cue then. Wait, the Traveler and Paimon are joining as well? That makes things a whole lot easier.
Sorry for keeping you waiting, everyone. But we managed to bring back some good intel.
Intel? Huh, this is starting to sound intense.
Of course. What better way to protect the students than to sweep through the desert and rid it of all potential dangers? Not a bad plan, right? You in?
Not the best time for jokes, Dia. Besides, when it comes to striking down danger, the Traveler is a man on a mission. He might take you up on that offer.
Defeating anything that might pose a threat? Oh, even if the Traveler worked non-stop, that could still take years. We'd have to stop traveling. Oh, Paimon doesn't even want to think about that.
One moment. I can spell.
Time would be the least of our problems. Some dangers aren't visible to the naked eye, like the scorpions burrowed underground, or the terrifying raptors sleeping in the trees.
That's fun.
You can't get rid of them until they jump out to attack you. For situations like these, we'd have to combine Madame Farason's recommendations with Amber's approach to scouting, calculating our chances of encountering enemies and our expected operation times.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pencils down, everyone. It was just a joke.
The Security Division's goal is a lot simpler, actually. We're just here to ensure that fieldwork teams include trained combat personnel. Some of this work has been entrusted to the Blazing Beasts and other mercenaries. But members of investigation teams who pass the combat test can also qualify. Before an investigation team is allowed to head into a dangerous area, the group must include at least 2 professionals who have passed the assessment. And Dia and I were just out collecting intel on the best place to hold the test.
We found a domain filled with monsters and bandits of all levels. Hopefully, they don't mind us borrowing their stomping ground for a bit. It'll only cost them a few smacks on the head.
Oh, so we just need to supervise, right?
I can
That's
do
right.
that.
Participant safety is our utmost priority. So we'll organize a group of capable personnel to take it in shifts.
We still need to figure out our testing metrics, though. Fighting is different from an actual exam, and there's no one right answer. Mercenaries like me, we all have our own style. That's not a problem in actual combat, but when it comes to teaching, we tend to stick too much to what we're used to. So, we need someone to give us a baseline. Someone who has the experience, but also takes a more flexible approach in combat.
Yeah, based on what you just described, the
I like this plan. I like it a lot. I'm happy to be a part of it.
Working with you is always a pleasure, traveler. Smooth as butter on a steak.
Oh, that sounds so
Forget about
good.
compensation for the traveler in Paimon, Dia. You agreed without doing the math first.
Ah, it's fine. We'll just split the funds Kale wrangled for us. 20-80. 10 for me, 10 for you, 80 for the two of them.
Wait, we're getting 80%?
Don't sweat it. We're just in charge of the long-term operations. You're the one setting the metrics for the whole thing. So I think we got the better end of the deal. We've talked about a partnership in the past, haven't we? Well then, consider this the perfect place to start.
Then I'll draw up a detailed overview of the compensation so it's clear for everyone.
That'd be great.
And don't worry, Miss Candace. About that piece of land you're leasing to the academia, the one used for grain storage, I managed to get them to agree to a 30% increase in their rent payments.
Oh, thank you. Those funds will go to fixing up some of the village facilities, which should make for a more comfortable experience when investigation teams stop there in the future. Alright, we should finish up our arrangements for the combat test. Stop by our station when you're ready, traveler.
Oh, can I do the freaking event now, please?
Oh, you sure are the beating heart of this operation, Kale. He brought the whole gang together. Oh, no. I'm just doing what I can. I still have so much to learn, so much work to coordinate. But for now, let's just give it our all. You bet! We'll make the Fieldwise Center the best it can be.
Now can I do it? Finally. Okay, so I actually do need to talk to them about each one. Okay, so we do this one first.
Hey there! Ready to go full speed ahead with Cullen Anbot and Bardrone Bunny? Our two scouting buddies are tuned up and ready for testing.
Let's do this.
Sure takes you back to the gliding testing.
Shut up. Oh, I have to teleport over there. That actually bugs me. I do like it's cool that I'm doing it in areas like in the realm, but please, for the love of all that's holy, make it so that you can teleport to them or teleport near them, like I was able to do with that one. So I'm using them. Switch between them. When the color of the scouting buddy matches the color of the track, it will advance the speed. Oh, and it's red and green. That's gonna suck for me. Okay, but at least it's kind of like obvious red and green. Not like close shades. That would bother me. This is kind of interesting, though. I like that. Wait. Interesting. So it looks like it increases. Oops. No. Oh no, I think it literally just took me to the next area. So was that... How long has this been active? What's happening? Oh, hi.
Observe. Close your eyes.
I think I found a world quest by accident. Okay, so yeah, 3 of them are already active. Well, that's good to know. Okay. Why are you still doing... Oh, because I have other things. I have... Prep progress. No? Wait. What is... Oh, because... Yeah, because that's active now. Okay. I think it might have been... I think this event has been active long enough for me to be able to do all of it. Which I won't do on stream. Gotta give myself some fun. Alright, let's do the thing. Oh, what am I looking at? Puzzle pal will repeatedly spawn and advance forward. I must make full use of a variety of effects to deploy them on bases to help the puzzle pals. Okay, so I have to... Okay, so this is Lemmings. Okay, so that's a jump. This is 100% Lemmings. I love it. For those of you that don't know, because I don't know, because this is technically an older game, what I'm talking about. Basically,
Hey,
the game
ready to do some
design
quality assurance on our
is...
Wonderful.
Yep. All you gotta do
Your goal is to
keep
get
your within the time limit.
a group of... Oh my goodness. Your job is to get a group of creatures called lemmings from point A to point B. Point A is where they all start spawning in, and point B is where you got to get them to go. Obviously, and you have a variety of tools along the path, and each path usually has like hazards and stuff for the lemmings to get through. Like building a bridge, like gaps, so you have to build a bridge over it. They could have spikes or stuff like that that you need to destroy. It's a bunch of different things, and unlike that version of the game, unlike the Genshin version where the thing continuously respawns, if they all die in a level, you lose the level, obviously. So it was really interesting how I'm just gonna be a problem child. That's all I'm gonna be. Oh, wait. I can't do that. I'll use you because you're almost on par with it. So to see that in this game is really fun. Oh, you're all dead. Oh, I have to try. Oh, I have. Well, I hate. I hate that. Oh, I hate that. I hate that I have to do that. Like, I'm glad that that's a thing that can be done. Okay, so I need fire and... Oh, crap. Oh, well, I get Nahida. Okay, so I need you... You... I should keep Arle out of it. I mean, she's not built up, but Kale would probably be the best option for that. We'll see if that can handle that.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands. Grow, grow, grow. Buckle up.
Huh. What are the buff details? Okay. So continue the challenge. So that sets it up for part 2?
Beware the creatures of the night. Fear the dark.
Off to the breach! Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Observe. The long sleep beckons.
I mean, the problem is I would need water. I would need the hydro.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
The hydro version of the Traveler.
A little amuse boost! Insulation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Okay. So that one's a little tougher. What are the challenge rewards? So I need to get 2,000 points in order to get the max. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I actually think I like that. So I'm going to try and get all that, and then maybe also work to get the second Kale. What am I sitting at for Kale, actually, now that I think about it? Because the problem is I don't have any good Dendro characters built up yet. Okay, so I'm sitting at 2, so one more would be great. But yeah, that's... I think that's all I got for the day. Let me go claim these rewards. Can't really do much right now due to...
Ad Astra. Thank you for
waiting for the...
Ad Astra.
the next update, which I don't think I'm going to get until... Oh my goodness, I might not get that until... probably December, now that I think about it. I don't know, I think Jade passed out, so I can't ask her, and I don't want to disturb Jester because I don't know if Jester needs to work tomorrow. Today. Time frames. There we go. Alright, so I will call it here. I'm going to see who I can raid.